Well, he's dead now.
How can you be so sure?
Are you ready for the return of Sherlock Holmes? In Sherlock Holmes 3, Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law are back, bringing thrilling action and intense drama. With a mysterious new adversary and a deeper look into Holmes' past, this sequel is sure to keep fans on the edge of their seats. Let's start with the story. Holmes and Watson are stepping into uncharted territory this time, both in their personal lives and their professional partnership. Dr. John Watson is now a family man, which brings a fascinating twist to his role. He's always been the steady hand to Holmes' chaotic genius, but balancing his responsibilities at home with his loyalty to Holmes introduces a whole new layer of tension. How does someone like Watson, who is so devoted to his friend, reconcile the dangers of their adventures with the need to protect his family? It's a question the film will explore deeply, and it promises to add emotional weight to their dynamic. Holmes, on the other hand, is feeling the impact of Watson's new life. The once close bond they shared isn't as simple as it used to be, and Holmes' legendary focus is being tested like never before. For someone who thrives on solving puzzles and uncovering the truth, dealing with loneliness and self-reflection is a challenge all of its own. This theme of isolation will run throughout the story, showing a more vulnerable side to Holmes that fans might not expect. It's not just the mysteries outside of him that he'll need to solve, but the ones within himself as well. This isn't just another action-packed blockbuster. It's a story that delves deeper into the emotional core of its characters. Holmes' vulnerabilities, Watson's struggles, and the shadowy menace of Colonel Moran all promise to bring complexity and depth to the narrative. For fans who have grown with the series since its 2009 debut, this film feels like a reward for their patience and loyalty. The themes of friendship, redemption, and personal growth aren't just relevant to the story. They resonate with anyone who's ever faced change, loss, or the challenges of balancing relationships. Adding to the anticipation is the sheer scale of the production. The promise of international settings, a darker tone, and high-stakes drama suggests a film that's not afraid to take risks. With a mysterious artifact at its center and the lingering presence of Moriarty schemes, the narrative is shaping up to be the most intricate yet. Fans have speculated that this movie might even set up a larger cinematic universe, expanding beyond Holmes and Watson's adventures to explore other characters from Arthur Conan Doyle's stories. And speaking of mysteries, Sherlock Holmes 3 wasted no time throwing Holmes and Watson into their next case, a deadly international conspiracy that might be their most dangerous yet. Enter Colonel Sebastian Moran, a new antagonist who is described as an even bigger threat than both Moriarty and Lord Blackwood combined. In the teaser trailer, Moran's name is linked to the ominous Moriarty affair, which hints at a series of unsolved crimes that Holmes will need to revisit. But what makes Moran so terrifying isn't just his ruthlessness, it's the personal nature of his vendetta against Holmes. This isn't just another villain. Moran is someone who knows how to exploit Holmes' weakness, making their battle as much about survival as it is about wits. One of the most intriguing elements teased in the trailer is a mysterious cane linked to Moriarty himself. It's described as deadly to the touch and may have supernatural origins, introducing a mystical edge to the story. In addition to the story, Sherlock Holmes 3 brings exciting changes behind the camera. While Guy Ritchie directed the first two films with his signature style, fast cuts, slow motion action, and a gritty but stylish take on Victorian London, the third movie will be helmed by Dexter Fletcher. Fletcher is known for his character-driven storytelling in films like Rocketman and Bohemian Rhapsody, and his approach could bring a fresh perspective to the franchise. Instead of simply building on Ritchie's style, Fletcher might delve deeper into the emotional journeys of Holmes and Watson, balancing the action-packed thrills with quieter, more intimate moments. At the core of this franchise, of course, are Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law. The portrayal of Holmes and Watson is what makes these films so beloved. Downey's Holmes is eccentric, brilliant, and unpredictable, while Law's Watson is the calm, loyal anchor who keeps the partnership grounded. Their chemistry is electric, and it's hard to imagine anyone else filling these roles. Watching them navigate new challenges, like Watson's growing responsibility or Holmes' increasing self-doubt, will be one of the most compelling parts of the movie. Another exciting promise is the film's international scope. While the first two films largely stayed in Victorian London, the third one teases a globe-trotting adventure. The trailer shows glimpses of exotic locations and cryptic maps, suggesting that Holmes and Watson will be chasing clues across Europe and beyond. This shift in setting not only raises the stakes, but also expands the visual and narrative possibilities. By taking the characters out of their familiar environment, the film opens up opportunities for fresh twists and surprises. One thing fans are particularly eager to see is how the film balances its signature mix of intellectual puzzles and high-stakes action. The first two movies were loved for their clever use of deduction scenes, where Holmes' brilliant mind unraveled seemingly impossible mysteries step by step. These moments were paired with intense, stylish action sequences that kept viewers on the edge of their seats. Sherlock Holmes 3 promises to build on that winning formula, blending the thrill of solving intricate mysteries with the adrenaline of fast-paced chases and fights. Why has it taken so long for this movie to come together? Fans have been asking this question for years, and the answer lies in a mix of logistical challenges and creative ambition. After the success of Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows, in 2011, Warner Bros. Initially announced a 2020 release date for the third film. However, delays caused by scheduling conflicts, script rewrites, and the COVID-19 pandemic pushed the timeline back again and again. While the wait has been frustrating, it might also be a blessing in disguise. The extra time has allowed the creative team to perfect the script and raise the bar for what this film can achieve. For fans of the detective game, Sherlock Holmes 3 arrives at an interesting time. Movies like Knives Out and Enola Holmes have brought fresh energy to mysteries, showing that audiences are still hungry for clever storytelling and engaging characters. What sets Sherlock Holmes apart, though, is its unique mix of period drama, intellectual intrigue, and blockbuster spectacle. By staying true to the Arthur Conan Doyle's iconic character while embracing modern filmmaking, the franchise has carved out a special place in pop culture. What about surprises? Can we see a familiar face like Irene Adler or Mycroft Holmes return to the story? The teaser trailer hints at connections to the past, so it is possible that the film will revisit some fan-favorite characters or storylines. There's even speculation about a potential twist involving Moriarty. Could his death at Reichenbach Falls have been part of an even larger scheme? I mean, fans love to theorize, and the mystery surrounding these possibilities only adds to the excitement. Every generation reinvents him in a way that feels relevant, whether it's through Robert Downey Jr.'s quirky brilliance, Benedict Cumberbatch's modern-day take, or countless other adaptations. What makes Holmes timeless is his ability to adapt while staying true to his core, a genius who values logic above all, yet is deeply human in his flaws. So, how can fans prepare for the film's release? For starters, rewatching the first two movies is a great way to refresh your memory and catching any clues that might connect you to the new story. Joining online discussions about the trailer and speculating on the plot is another way to stay engaged. After all, half the fun of a good mystery is trying to solve it yourself. And don't forget to keep an eye out for updates about teasers, promotional events, and behind-the-scenes content, as these will likely provide even more hints about what's to come. In the end, Sherlock Holmes 3 isn't just a movie, it's a long-awaited return to a world that fans love. With its compelling characters, high-stakes mystery, and emotional depth, it promises to be an unforgettable chapter in the franchise. Whether you're here for the intellectual challenges, the action-packed sequences, or the heartwarming friendship at its core, there's something for everyone. The game's afoot, and the late 2025 can't come soon enough. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss on any of our latest updates. And do let us know your thoughts in the comments section, and we will see you guys next time.